Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Danielle here. You may be thinking, Danielle, you look nuts, but it's because I tried a Halloween makeup look. My first ever, like ever. So I saw this picture on Instagram that really inspired me to make this look. I wanted to recreate it. She did this sort of like big doe-eyed, sort of Betty Boop, like creepy flapper girl, and I wanted to recreate it. I've never attempted any sort of creative look like this before, that I felt more like an artist drawing than more like a makeup artist. So I felt like I was drawing or painting on my face today. But I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. I think the illusion sort of sells, and I'm gonna show you my attempt at recreating this beautiful, super cool Instagram makeup look that I saw, and if you liked it, maybe you can rock this look for Halloween. If you want to see how I got this awesome, creepy, flapper, spooky, big-eyed, doe-eyed look, then keep on watching. Hey guys, don't mind my voice. I'm a little bit sick right now. Curses to my boyfriend for getting me sick. I guess though, for the first stage of this look, I'm gonna need to block out my eyebrows, which, as you recall, I did try to do for my fishtail brows video, but I didn't have a glue stick, so I was like, I'm gonna try to make it work. It didn't work. I'm gonna do it right this time. So I've got a glue stick. You wanna do the Elmer's glue one that's purple. Because it's purple when it's wet, you'll be able to tell when it's dry because it'll be clear. I actually got this Kat Von D powder from Sephora as a tester. Good thing I got it as a tester because I don't like it at all. I'm not really a powder person, but this one like dries my face up, and then like I have pretty dry skin. Well, I have combo skin, and some places this is not it for me. It's called the translucent setting powder, whatever, but I think it is going to be their Lock-It setting powder, but I think it's gonna be good for this purpose today because I just need to set my eyebrows. So I've got my inspiration pick on my laptop. I really just want to see if I'm capable of creating this look. Let's get out the spoolie. So I'm gonna go backwards in my eyebrow hairs first to get them coated. So I don't know if I was just mumbling. I definitely was, because I'm sick. I don't know what I'm doing today. But first I went backwards in my brows so that they'd get that glue all the way in there. Then I went the right way in my brows, and I'm just gonna slick them straight up to get them as flat as possible. Doesn't matter what you usually wear your brows like. Today they're going up. Oh my god, what a fucking look. I would recommend doing one brow at a time just because this might dry pretty fast, you know? Or a good measure, I'm just gonna make sure they're good and slicked up. Then you wanna let that fucking sexiness dry. Okay, and then go on with the other brow. I love waking up at 9 AM and putting glue on my face first thing in the morning, even though I've got rehearsals tonight. Rehearsals for which I might need eyebrows, but honestly, like, who's to say I really need them? You know, that's just so, like, society. Jeffree Star doesn't have eyebrows, Jenna Marbles doesn't have eyebrows sometimes, and they're highly successful. Oh my god, a fucking purple brow, though, would be a look. I actually used to do makeup like this in high school for my stage makeup classes, but I haven't done it in a while, so I'm really excited to see if this works out for us. All right, now I want to translucent powder those brows. I'm going with that Kat Von D Lock-It translucent setting powder and this tiny little sponge from Real Techniques. Then you're just gonna powder those brows. Now I don't have anything to color correct this with because I do have pretty dark brows, so I know it's gonna look blue underneath everything unless I do a really good job of concealing it. We really just have to see. My concealer that I tend to wear on a day-to-day basis is not gonna be that, it's not gonna be Shape Tape, you feel me? I like that NARS Creamy Concealer the best, Creamy Radiant Concealer, because it's pretty light and I like it especially for that. But for this I might need something darker, so I'm gonna go and try a Benefit Cakeless Boing Concealer because that one is really heavy duty. You may be thinking, wasn't that the one that was too light for you in the past? Yes, but I think I'm gonna go for a more pale look anyway because it's spooky season and I'm allowed to be pale. So yeah, as I just explained, I'm gonna go in with that Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer It is like the most full coverage concealer I have, honestly, and it is a little bit light for me, but we're hoping to lighten our skin tone with it anyway. So I'm just gonna put this over those brows. Oh god, this honestly feels so good. I don't even want eyebrows, dude. Fucking eyebrow. Bro. I wanted to like, I debated, because I'm so sick today, putting this video, recording it silent, and then doing a voiceover, because I know how to do that. And then I was like, no, they want to hear personality. And I come in with good ass content like fucking eyebrow. Bro. Then I'm just gonna blend that out. I look sort of like an alien right now. But Jeffree Star's grandma likes aliens, so whatever, we'll be fine. Okay, this concealer has unglued my eyebrows to an extent, but it's already looking a lot better than the time that I didn't have glue for this step. Basically, you want to layer concealer powder until it looks good. My 10 a.m. alarm for today just went off. It didn't know that I was gonna be hella productive and already filming this. Messed up my filming, but what I was saying is that when I put the concealer on, it did remove some of that glue on this side. I'm not sure why, so those hairs are just out here. I'm gonna try one more layer of concealer and call it a day for these bad babies. I know that when I did this first stage, they just really were like, hey, just keep building this up until your eyebrows are gone. Powder, concealer, powder, concealer. And I remember it looking pretty cakey, but it's stage makeup, so you can get away with a lot more. I'm not sure how you would do this, or if it's the same process for doing like editorial makeup or something like a YouTube, Instagram thing. I'm not sure, because this technique is a little cakey, I feel, with the layering back and forth. Yo, I have like a fucking white ass unibrow and I love it. How about you? This is actually the end of the tutorial. If you liked it, give it a like. If you love it, sub it. That's probably copywritten, sorry, the girls. So I've got this new palette in BoxyCharm, which first of all I'm obsessed with because it's like all like taupe and orange. It's called Sassy Siennas. I guess it's all siennas. I should have just said, do you mind? But I think it'll be a good palette because it's got a pretty orangish color in it. I'm thinking that this color's orange enough to cancel out the blue that my eyebrows will bring. It's called Brassy. Dip in with my finger. It's kind of a brown, it's gorgeous. It's not orange though, but it does have a lot of orange in it. I'm gonna put that on my brows. This could be the step that kills us. So I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear foundation, and I'm gonna take a couple of pumps of that on the flat end of this Real Technique sponge. Alright, so the tail end of this brow is definitely noticeable, but I think I did a pretty good job of blocking out my brows for someone who doesn't remember how to do it. Yo! They're fucking gone. So now I'm gonna finish up the concealer on the rest of my face, actually. This is all topsy-turvy for me because the way that the eyeshadow is placed, basically everything has to be finished before you do it, which is very scary and intimidating for me. But I'm gonna not be shy with this at all, and I'm gonna put under my eye. Can't stop. Put some here. We're gonna just overall lighten the skin with this. And the thing about this concealer is you may think you're putting on a little, but it's gonna spread out and carry and be a lot, which could be good, could be bad. I don't know what you're into. All right, dude, now that I have no features, I'm gonna powder everything. I think that where I want to start is drawing out the shape. Looking at the picture, she's got a fun shape. The whole shape is what drew me to this. So I'm gonna start with an eyeliner pen, I think. I'm gonna draw the eye shape out. I'm gonna say her eye shape is like that, and I did go over my brow quite a bit. Okie dokie. So first I'm gonna go in with this Butter London palette. It's the Natural Goddess palette, and I'm gonna go into the color Temptress, which is this deep brown right here. And it's a graveyard smash. And it's a graveyard smash. You'll get on in a flash. You'll get on in a flash. And it's a graveyard smash. Okay, I just realized you want to leave this gap open or else you're gonna look like a fucking dog. Glue is coming off of my face the more that I blend up here over the eyebrows though. Okay, so far I've got that shape mapped out. I'm not like seeing the vision right now. I think after I get the fake eyebrows on, I will see the vision, but I'm just gonna keep going on the other side and do the same thing. Basically took that color and diffused all around there, and then I deepened the outer corner of my new eyelid. And I do want to remind you to keep that inner corner light, because I didn't and I looked like a hound dog for a sec. So I don't want to color in that inner corner there. Okay, now I think it'd be a good time to do a little bit of orange. I'm gonna actually take that same color that I used on my brows earlier from the Sassy Sienna's palette by Dose of Colors. I'm going into the shade Brassy, and I'm gonna diffuse those edges that I just laid down on the outer edge entirely around, again leaving that inner corner open. And I want to diffuse those edges a lot. Okay, blending over the eyebrow hairs is pretty hard. So now that I've blended out a little bit of orange on the periphery of that, I want to go in and deepen it with a little bit of black. So I am taking this smudger brush from Moda, and I'm going into my Violet Voss Essentials palette, and I'm going into that black. It's just called black, that's it. I'm gonna just go in to deepen up a little bit of that brown shade from earlier. I'm not going above it, I'm going just below it. And taking it also underneath my lash line, but going closer to the lower lash line than I was with that brown. And I'm not going all the way in, just about 3/4 of the way. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more of that dimension back using that same dark brown color as before to blend those black with the orange kind of seamlessly. Bring it in a little bit further than the black so there's more of a gradient. And blend that edge. Now I'm looking for like a bright orange to really smudge out around this look like she's got in her picture. I'm just gonna go in with this brush, also from the Moda line. This one is a crease brush. I'm going in with that color Terracotta from the Violet Voss palette. It's this orange one right in the middle. And I'm gonna diffuse, I like this brush because it's fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. I'm gonna diffuse some of that orange a little bit more. Mostly on the cheek area because that's where she's got it. The application of this color is not my fave. It's patchy on my cheek right here, which might be because I've got a dry spot right there. I tend to get dry spots there. It's looking weird. Great, now I'm gonna try and do my brow. I don't know what to do my brow with. I might do it with a powder. So I'm gonna grab this eyeliner brush that I oftentimes would use for brows back when I did my brows with powder. And I'm gonna dip right back into that same color that we used for everything on this look. This is an angled liner brush, but I use it for brows a lot. Dipping back into that color Temptress from the Butter London palette. And I'm gonna create a brow right above where that orange stops. I'm going for sperm brow shape. Okay, the eyebrows are definitely the hardest thing for me to draw. I'm good at drawing, I feel like, my own eyebrows, but when there's no shape, how do you make them match? I need a glitter, and I want a gold glitter because that's what she's got on her lids. I think I do own a gold glitter. All right, I'm gonna be using 24 Karat Magic from my Festival palette by Pure Cosmetics, and I'm gonna put that on the lid space that I left open with my finger because I find that that's a good way to apply these. I wear these sometimes and I get a lot of compliments on them. And it's a graveyard smash. While we're here, I am going to take a little bit of Free Spirit right here from the same palette on my pinky and inner corner highlight, which will be right here where I left it open. I'm gonna do some eyeliner and some lashes, and then I'm gonna finish the detailing up on this bad boy. Now for eyeliner, I'm gonna be using this Hank and Henry Slick With It eyeliner. I'm not gonna wing it out. I just want a line. And this is a really wet formula. Wow, like I never used this before. Usually I have trouble on my inner corner here, and it just really glided today. Wow, I really like this eyeliner, surprisingly. It's got a big, long tip. All right, now I am gonna throw on some top lashes. Who are these from? These lashes are Lashaholic lashes. For the lips, I am gonna lip line them in a different shape and then kind of whoop. So I would like to put a little bit of foundation over my lips. All right, y'all, for lip liner today, I decided to go with Sugared Kiss by Elizabeth Arden. I am gonna give myself a little bit more of a Cupid's bow on my lips. She's got like matte lips, so I'm gonna do matte lips too.
I saw Katie Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops, so I bought army pants.
So when I lined my lips, when I did the corners, I cut them here instead of continuing out here. The next thing that I want to do is put on a little bit of blush. So I'm going to go in with this Too Faced blush. It's pretty much bright orange. I'm going to blush up my cheeks with this because it's pretty orange. I think it'll bring the whole look together. Okay, and the last thing she's got going on is like little curls coming from her hair that it does look like she drew on with eyeliner. So I'm going to try and recreate that. So we did that. I'm gonna give myself a beauty mark with this eyeliner, and I'm gonna put it right here. And it's a graveyard smile. Last but not least, I do want to put on some lipstick. Alright, I'm finishing off the look with Desert Rose by Elizabeth Arden, and I think we're done here. Oh my god, I just look like extra worried now. I'm like Hide the Pain Harold, like, bye.